YouTube, what's going on with y'all? Today, I just have to talk about the one and only J. Cole. Now, listen, J. Cole is legendary. J. Cole is one of the best rappers of all time. But coming off his shows that he did in New York, how many did he do? We'll see how many he did later. Coming off the shows he did, it's some talk out here about J. Cole. I've been seeing because this all stems from the people, the co-hosts and the hosts at the Joe Budden podcast not going to a J. Cole show. Basically saying they didn't give a damn, even though Joe said he didn't even know about it really until it was too late. But most of them saying they really didn't give a damn. And I just had a thought, and I've been pondering, maybe most people that aren't diehard J. Cole fans don't give a damn anymore. And let me explain why. Now listen, yes, I understand, like, J. Cole is who he is. He is stamped, but after what he did in the beef, I don't want to bring it up, but I have to. After he apologized, I feel like it was something just happened in J. Cole's world that wasn't in a positive way. The fans and people like me changed. We looked at J. Cole a little differently, you know what I'm saying? And the fall off wasn't the greatest album. I have not went back and listened to the fall off. I'm gonna be totally honest. It is some songs just off of memory that I like, that I would turn on even right now if I wanted to. If I want to listen to J. Cole, I would turn on a couple songs. Safety, Something Off the Brain. Damn, that's about it. Honestly, I'm blanking on some of the names, but it's only a couple songs. After that, the album was very underwhelming. So if you're not a diehard J. Cole fan, and you're hearing that J. Cole is going on tour, and he's going on tour majority this album, I can miss it. And also, let's not act like this album was, not album, but this tour was promoted heavily, because it really wasn't. Most of these shows are like sold out. Even, August 15th. Let's see if this is a sold out show. Nope. Well, maybe it's not available because the show is today. So let's go to Little Caesars Arena. J. Cole's huge. He has a huge, very huge fan base all over America. So, yes, the shows are damn near going to be sold out. Like, him selling tickets is not a problem. Not at all. See, like, it's not a problem at all. Damn. I didn't want to zoom in like that. Jesus. Anyways. Yeah. Some seats is here, but this is how, of course, it should look like. But I'm going to be totally honest with you guys. J. Cole has kind of fallen off. And let me explain this. No, J. Cole isn't struggling to find, people to buy tickets. No, he's not struggling to sell, records and stream, But the allure around J. Cole is completely dead. It is over. What we thought about J. Cole, even after the apology, is no longer. But it just seems like every time J. Cole says something, it just lands on, deaf ears. It's like he's saying nothing. There's no power behind his words. If you aren't a diehard J. Cole fan, this is what it is. Diehard fans, of course, they're going to be there. They're going to ride for their artists. It don't matter what the weekend drops. For me, I'm going to say that shit is good. I don't care if I hate it. If I really do hate it, I'm going to say it's good at the end of the day because the weekend, and it can grow on me. Pause. Jesus. And it can grow on me. The album... Listen, After Hours was not a good album when I first heard it. I played it again, over and over again. I'm like, what is going on? This album's not doing it for me. But, later on down the line, it is listenable. And I attribute that to me being a diehard Weeknd fan. Like, I wouldn't give nobody else that amount of chances on the album. But it's up to Weeknd because I'm a diehard fan. No, I'm not a diehard J. Cole fan, so that's why the fall off fell off in my headphones, because it's just not, it was just underwhelming. And with that being the case, this J. Cole allure is no longer. And I think that is the case for the majority of people. Yes, diehard J. Cole fans, I don't need y'all saying anything because there's no point. Y'all are going to ride with y'all man until the wheels fall off. But to everybody else in the world, we do not care. We do not care at all. And I think J. Cole knows that. This is why this tour that he's on is not being promoted heavily, because he knows there's no need to. He knows that the people like me don't give a damn. Even people that big ass podcasts, hip hop podcasts like Joe Budden podcast, don't really give a damn. He's surviving, and kudos to him. He can live off his diehard fans. Whew, if he didn't have them, it would be very bad for J. Cole. He would be in the same position as a Big Sean, as a Wale, if you ask me. But whew, luckily he has this big group of people, diehard fans, that's gonna ride until the wheels fall off. But yes, J. Cole has fell off. Sorry, it is what it is. If you don't understand what I'm saying, you shouldn't be watching this video, because it's not for you. You're a diehard J. Cole fan. But he would never be at that level or looked at like a Drake or a Kendrick is looked at. Nah. All that is over with. It's dead. When you apologize in the beef, when you deliver a album you calling your last album, which we know it's not, but you called it your last album, and you had us all excited, and it was underwhelming like it was. A lot of filler on that album, too many songs, a lot of filler. At a certain point, I just felt like you didn't have anything to say, but you're such a great rapper that you found everything to say, but you didn't have nothing to say. You tried to tie in a story to it, which you did, but it was just too much of filler onto it. You were just babbling at a point. My bad, J. Cole, but that's just the truth, just a fact of the matter. But hey, let me know what you guys think. Is J. Cole still the same, or has he fallen off like we all know he's done? Thanks for watching. Don't forget, like, comment, and definitely subscribe. Join the squad.